Extreme Foolishness TV here. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness that goes on around you. Today I'll be talking to you guys about Dr. Dre's 38-year-old daughter, who is pretty much public shaming her daddy for not paying her bills. She's claiming she's homeless. I'll be taking a deep dive into the story, and I'll be giving you my extreme foolishness analysis as usual. Let's go. So, Dr. Dre has been in the news lately for obviously being ordered by a judge to pay his, I guess now estranged wife. I think they're going through a divorce, about $300,000 a month. So now when this story came up about Dr. Dre's 38-year-old daughter, I was like, not Dr. Dre again. But she claims that she's homeless and that Dr. Dre has stopped paying her bills, paying her rent, that she's living in her car, and she has 4 kids. Who knows? Do you think she has 4 kids by 4 different daddies? If I were taking an exam and the question was, she has 4 kids by 1 dad, A, 2 dads, B, 3 dads, C, 4 dads, D, I think I would probably choose D. And I'm sure maybe I'm gonna ace that exam, I don't know, but most likely from the way it looks like she got 4 kids by 4 different daddies. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But anyway, she claimed that Dr. Dre stopped paying her bills in January 2020. And I'm thinking, first of all, at 38 years old, Dr. Dre doesn't have to pay your bills anymore. He doesn't. And you got 4 kids? Like, you can't get it right? What about the baby daddy? Or the baby daddies? Either or. Why don't you go after them for some child support money? Did she have babies by Dusty's where they can't even afford to give her enough money for like 4 kids? You can't even get enough child support checks to get you a place to stay and put a roof over your head. Then you gotta start crying. And I saw some comments by a lot of women online blaming Dr. Dre. Why are you gonna let your daughter be out there homeless? Why are you gonna let your daughter be out there homeless? Imagine if it were Dr. Dre's son, 38-year-old son. Change the story a little bit. If it were Dr. Dre's 38-year-old son, a lot of these women are not gonna be out there shaming Dr. Dre or blaming Dr. Dre. This is the entitlement that a lot of people have been talking about a lot of modern women. Thinking that your dad has to be paying your bills at 38 years old? Why? If he does it out of the goodness of his heart. And she claimed Dr. Dre stopped paying her bills because she said something about him. Hey, that's fine. If you can't play your game well enough to where your dad keeps paying your bills, if he stops, then go figure it out. This is what she said. I've been working in a warehouse and doing Uber Eats and DoorDash. My kids are staying with friends. They're not living in the car. It's just me. I'm taking odd jobs just to make it now. I got paid $50 an hour as an assembler at the warehouse. I'm homeless and I've been reaching out to my dad for help. His lawyer has said that my dad doesn't want to help me because I've spoken about him in the press. People label me as a millionaire's daughter, so they don't understand why I'm working. It makes me want to crawl under a rock. I'm out on the streets. Help! That's some extreme foolishness. She said people label her as a millionaire's daughter and they don't expect her to work. Madam, there are millionaires' daughters and millionaires' sons who work. You have billionaires' sons and daughters who work. You should not be an exception. She said her kids are not staying with her, it's just her. Hey, that's fine. And she said that she worked as an associate or somewhere making $15 an hour. There are a lot of people who do not even make $15 an hour and they still make it work. You got people making $10 an hour and they make it work. So figure it out on your own. He doesn't owe you a darn thing. If he does it, that's out of the goodness of his heart. So You need to stop crying or playing the victim. You are 38 years old. You need to be in your husband's house. And if you're not in your husband's house, you need to figure that stuff out on your own. It's that simple. You got 4 kids. If you having kids by dusters, that's your problem. Your dad should not be the one responsible for paying your bills at 38 years old. You got 38-year-old children who take care of their parents. What if your dad was not rich? What if he wasn't wealthy? What if he wasn't Dr. Dre? What will have happened? You're gonna crying still? He's paid your bills till January 2020. He's done more than enough, which means he paid her bills till when she was about 37 years old. And she's still complaining. When will it stop? This sense of entitlement is extreme foolishness and pisses me off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please drop a comment. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification and like this video. If you like it, share this video. I would love to hear from you. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe out there. Protect yourself. And most importantly, say no to extreme foolishness.